Today we're in Sorrento. Sorrento is a coastal township, a little south of Melbourne on the Mornington Peninsula. Beautiful turquoise waters. It is also the primary point of departure if you're heading over to Queenscliff via the ferry, and vice versa, Queenscliff to Sorrento. It's also not far from the first attempt to settle the state of Victoria, which was back in 1803. But Sorrento was effectively established back in the 1860s, primarily as a coastal seaside resort, a holiday resort for the rich and wealthy Melburnians of the day. Just like in England, coastal resorts and holidays were becoming very popular. Same thing was happening here. So join me as we wander around. We've got some beautiful architecture, some quaint old buildings, a lot of limestone, sourced from local quarries. And we'll have a little wander. Directly behind me, what is now referred to as the Cunha Hotel, was originally built as the Mornington Hotel back in 1876, so it's a little bit on the older side. Very much a bit of a European feel down here with this little laneway, but great examples of the sandstone construction, again probably dating back to the 1870s, which leads you out into main road. This is Ocean Road, I believe it's referred to. Over there is the Continental Hotel. Again, sandstone construction, built in 1875. A primary location for holiday makers in the area at the time. Another angle on the Continental Hotel, and obviously it's had some renovations over the years. It's got a bit of an Art Deco 1920s style fascia going on there, with the original sandstone and balconies above it. can tell you, there's lots of boutique stores, lots of cafes, lots of restaurants, but there is not one McDonald's in town. And some would say that is a very good thing. Again, some beautiful examples of the bluestone and Federation style buildings, early 1900s, etc. on the main street here. That's a cafe restaurant now, but goodness knows what it was in the past. Well, I don't have to guess about that building. It's the old post office and telegraph office. It's now a country road boutique. This used to be what they refer to as Morley's Butcher Shop. It's now Bed, Bath and Table. This large sphere you can see was part of an early wave power generation project back in 1908. So it was tethered out at sea, attached to a dynamo, and the wave action, bobbing it up and down, around, etc., generated power. Apparently, the system was damaged at sea through a severe storm. However, it is stated or rumoured that at one point an electric light globe was lit for a short period of time. This is the Sorrento Mechanics Institute, built in 1876. It was also the town hall for a while, and it is now presently the museum run by the Historical Society of Sorrento. Apologies, you're going to get a bit of glare of the sun there, but it's a beautiful old building. The museum sadly is closed. I missed the time frame. Perhaps I will get a chance and do it again sometime. But oh yes, and that's a footy game in the background you can hear. And I'm talking Australian rules, not soccer. A gorgeous building. And these gardens are absolutely lovely with that little cottage. Watt's cottage, apparently. And these gardens are at the end of Ocean Road, which is the main drag at Sorrento. Not a lot of room in that cottage, I would imagine. So that's it for the day. We visited Sorrento, charming, quaint little place on the coast of the Mornington Peninsula. A little bit of history, a seaside resort town established back in the 1860s, 1870s. And all I can say is, if you get the opportunity, if you're on this end of the Mornington Peninsula, go have a look. If you come across from the ferry from Queenscliff to Sorrento, it'll be right there. Grab yourself a coffee and have a little wander. So on that note, I'll simply say that if you have enjoyed today's presentation, please like, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.